Hi, welcome back into the channel, and I hope that everybody is doing well today. Please forgive me, I haven't recorded a video in a few weeks. I went on vacation and I came back and was like, I need to rest, right? Because I was running myself raggedy. But with that being said, I will be recording regularly again. Anyhow, today I want to talk about women giving away their bodies haphazardly and all this casual sex that I hear and see that a lot of women are indulging in, which is really affecting their self-esteem, their self-worth, their mentality, right? Physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I want to address this because we have a generation that is coming up and they are constantly being bombarded with sexual images, right? And sexual lyrics all over the airwaves. I heard a bunch of rappers online, and all they do is talk about what they can do in the bed, right? And they're making this generation of women and men really hypersexualized. But not only that, they're making this generation think that their value only comes from what they can do in the bed. And I want to let you know that is not true. The devil is a liar, right? Because God tells you you are valuable, you are worthy, you are loved, and you have a purpose. But if you're walking around here and you don't know your purpose, or you're not working towards something that is positive, you will use and abuse your body wrong. And I want to let you know that I feel like a lot of women, right, they are struggling in this area because, let's be real, a lot of us are growing up or have grown up with no father figure in the home. And I feel like this is a lot of where this stems from, because if you never had a loving father in your home to show you love and affection without the sexual component, how would you know what that really feels like? Because as soon as a man in the streets gives you some type of attention or affection, you will automatically think that you owe them your body, and you don't. So you don't have to go out on a date with somebody, with a man, right? Just for a free meal. I had a woman that I used to work with, and I remember her telling me like, yeah, I don't even want to go on this date with this guy. And I was like, so why are you going? And she's like, oh, because he's going to give me a free meal. I guess in her eyes, it was like a luxury meal. So I'm like, okay, how much is the meal? What, $50, $60, $70? I'll give you the money so you don't have to go, right? Because we don't have to subject ourselves to being used and abused by men just for trinkets, right? Some women will go out with men for money, for a meal, right? A bag, a shopping spree. If you cannot do those things in your own right, I hate to tell you this, don't go. Don't subject yourself to that, because you are more than that. Because what happens is every time you call yourself having this so-called casual exchange, right, which is sex, you are losing a piece of yourself and you're losing your value, right? And every time you have sex with someone that is not your husband, you feel more and more insecure, right? And let's be real, men will tell you whatever they're going to tell you to get what they want. They will promise you the moon and back. You will have all types of good morning, beautiful, how you doing, love, right? Until they get you in that bed. Then the moment they get what they want, when they, especially if they didn't have the right intentions, as soon as they get in that bed with you, I'm sorry, y'all. As soon as they get in that bed with you and they do what they want, notice how they start acting funny. And then you'll be like, well, what did I do wrong? And I'm gonna be real with you. What you did wrong was hop into bed with a man that wasn't your husband, that did not have the best intentions in mind. And when I say this, I know it may sound a little harsh, but let's be real. I have to be real with myself, because this is something that I have done in the past, right? Exchanging a man giving me affection and thinking that I owe him something, which is my body, and I don't. You don't owe anybody your precious body, but your husband, right? That is saved for the confines of a marriage. But if we're walking around here giving out all this casual sex and giving our bodies away, we wonder why some women are actually end up crazy, right? Because what happened is they probably got into bed with a man that had a bunch of demons on him, and now those demons have transferred to you, and now you have all types of mental issues, right? So we have to be careful about this, because again, we have a generation looking up to us that really don't have any positive role models. They have a bunch of whores and fake thugs for role models. And that's what they're looking up to, getting the wrong knowledge and wisdom from people that don't even care about them. Because when you do this stuff, it affects you physically. Not only will you have a bunch of STDs that you may not be able to get rid of, but now here come the children that you don't want. And most of all, it affects you spiritually. Now you have soul ties with people forever because you have bonded yourself to them. So I just want to leave you with an eye opener today to please hear me and hear me well. Before you hop into the bed with somebody, please really think about what you are doing and teach your young daughters this, that their value does not just come from their beauty and their body, but their value comes from what the Word of God says about them. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.